policy, provided you had not chosen that are a commercial affair. It could be similar to say that they had you adopted or you nearly got a babysitter, but it is actually a guardian who tables your care. Your relative still holds power as to stop the action being taken, yet they may be working or not have the time to care for you. The only way out is to make yourself healthy by not letting your ailment get you down. Employment will begin to waver, for medical history will have to include your illness. Now, disease found to be not simply a 2-week course of tablets, more of a lifetime of care. Staff will say you have to have medicals. The careers often are the ones to give references, a way to prove your health. There is a theory that mental illness begins with the mind, the body and the soul, but doctors often found will concentrate on an organic disease. It is likely to say the science of ESP, extrasensory perception, and the healing can only be done by you. Medics often find you have to believe in the drugs you offered. You need to take the medication for it to have any effect. You cannot simply believe you have all the time in the world. An illness thus is what you were found to be suffering from or showed signs of. They then want you better and back to normal. To say, carry out your duties. Thus, tablets is one method of doing this and often used. Statistics show there are at least one new user a month entering the mental health system, suffering from some type of mental illness. Thus, it is not exactly normal. Not many people have disease. You may well be seen as a misfit for being sick. Complaints about the service you are getting may well be the only time for you to have your say. In most instances, you are the one constantly seen to be the problem, but you can complain. Court is available for one if you are harmed or if the treatment goes wrong. Some would sue, yet you may not be in a fit enough state to understand the long-term effects of treating an illness, or that it is the future your health is in, offers the Health Secretary of State. For to sue a doctor, it may well be the establishment he practices from that has to be sued, and the hospital then sues the doctor on your behalf. Mental health is a new topic, with only advances since the new stage of entering the latter years of the 1950s. Disease then was ripe, and medicines such as newly developed substances based on tranquilizers became attractive to handle illnesses, seen as relatively common or simple. You could be misrepresented if you do not have your say, as there is a need to control you by your care. Does family otherwise? If not, you have to do this. They are the profession, like you think, that handle the cold, muscle problems, nerves, bones and such other organs. It is the effect on the mind how they help, just the specializing of the effect it has on the mind that makes psychiatrists different. For to have an injury over a long-term period may never come noticed until it is painful, such as gum disease or toothache, spine problems or nerves. To be sectioned when the law says they will take you to hospital, it is important to know that they can arrest you if needed to give you treatment. The causation behind such methods may stem back to other service users, not you, who have used and abused the system or done wrong under their care. While many see it is the abuse for them to arrest you, such as due to murders, attacks or crime, then take you away from your home. It may seem at the time forever, but you often could have been showing signs of the illness for periods of a time and not took action. Thus the arrest is seen as an emergency application by doctors to treat the patient. There are religions such as Jehovah's Witnesses who have also come across when the law will say they can intervene to give treatment to a person. Whether it is the likes of not accepting a blood transfusion, it is made lawful. Many people in the community have to be forced to use medical aid as far as they are concerned.